Good morning, students. Our next topic is to find the differential equations of the curves of equal pressure and equal densities. So, to find this differential equation, let us consider a heterogeneous fluid at rest. Heterogeneous means the density of the fluid that will vary point to point. So if we take density of the fluid at any point in the fluid, then it will depend upon the coordinates of the point under consideration. So we can say that density is the function of x, y and z. Therefore, d rho, that can be written as curl rho by curl x dx plus curl rho by curl y dy plus curl rho by curl z dz. Now, because we have to find the differential equation of curve of equal pressure and equal density. So, for equal pressure and equal density, we must have pressure and density are constant. Pressure is constant, so dP will be 0, and also density is constant, means d rho is 0. Now, dP is given by the equation dP is equal to rho x dx plus y dy plus z dz. Here capital X, capital Y, capital Z, these are the components of external force per unit mass. So dP is equal to 0 means x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0, and also d rho is equal to 0 from here implies that curl rho by curl x dx plus curl rho by curl y dy plus curl rho by curl z dz is equal to 0. Now we have these two equations. Now let us solve these two equations simultaneously. So we get dx upon y into curl rho by curl z minus z into curl rho by curl y is equal to dy upon z into curl rho by curl x minus x into curl rho by curl z is equal to dz upon x into curl rho by curl y minus y into curl rho by curl x. Now, the values of these three expressions can be obtained from the conditions of equilibrium. In the conditions of equilibrium, we already discussed that the value of the expression y into curl rho by curl z minus z into curl rho by curl y is given by rho into curl z by curl y minus curl y by curl z. The value of this expression is given by rho into curl x by curl z minus curl z by curl x, and the value of the expression x into curl rho by curl y minus y curl rho by curl x is given by rho into curl y by curl x minus curl x by curl y. So let us substitute the values of these three expressions in the equation 3. So the equation 3 after substitution of values becomes dx upon rho into curl z by curl y minus curl y by curl z is equal to dy upon rho into curl x by curl z minus curl z by curl x is equal to dz upon rho into curl y by curl x minus curl x by curl y. Now in the denominators let us divide throughout by minus rho. So we get the differential equation given by dx upon curl y by curl z minus curl z by curl y is equal to dy upon curl z by curl x minus curl x by curl z is equal to dz upon curl x by curl y minus curl y by curl x. So this is the differential equation for the curves of equal pressure and equal density. Now let us discuss some examples based on these articles. So our first example is, prove that if the force per unit mass at the point having the coordinates x, y, z parallel to the axis are y into a minus z, x into a minus z and xy. This is the force along x-axis, this along y-axis and this along z-axis. So if we represent the forces along x-axis, y-axis, z-axis by capital X, capital Y and capital Z, then this is capital X, this is capital Y and this is capital Z. We have to prove that surface of equal pressures are hyperbolic paraboloids and the curves of equal pressure and equal density are rectangular hyperbolas. Now, first of all, we will show that the fluid is in equilibrium. For this, we will have to verify the condition of equilibrium. So, first of all, let us find the required partial derivatives. Now, because x is given by y into a minus z, let us partially differentiate x with respect to y. So from here we get partial derivative with respect to y, that is a minus z. Now differentiating partially with respect to z. From here the partial derivative is given by minus y. Differentiating y partially with respect to x. From here we get a minus z. Partial derivative of y with respect to z, that is given by minus x. Now from here partial derivative of z with respect to x is given by y and partial derivative of z with respect to y is given by x. Now to verify the condition of equilibrium, let us find x into curl y by curl z minus curl z by curl y plus y into curl z by curl x minus curl x by curl z plus z into curl x by curl y minus curl y by curl x. Substituting the values of all these partial derivatives and capital X, capital Y, capital Z. After substituting the value, we can see that this expression that becomes 0. So we can say that the fluid is in equilibrium. Now we have to find the surface of equal pressure. So by definition of surface of equal pressure, pressure is constant. So dP will be 0. dP is given by rho into x dx plus y dy plus z dz. So dP is equal to 0 implies x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. Substituting the values of capital X, capital Y and capital Z, we get the equation y into a minus z dx plus x into a minus z dy plus xy dz is equal to 0. Now let us divide throughout by xy into a minus z. So we get from here 1 upon x dx plus 1 upon y dy plus 1 upon a minus z dz is equal to 0. Now integration of 1 upon x is log x integration of 1 upon y is log y. Integration of 1 upon a minus z is minus log of a minus z. The constant of integration we have taken as log c. So from here we get log of xy is equal to log of c into a minus z. So we get xy is equal to c into a minus z. So this is the curve of equal pressure which represents hyperbolic paraboloids. Now in the next part we are to find the curves of equal pressure and equal density. So we already discussed the differential equation which gives the curves of equal pressure and equal density, and it is given by dx upon curl y by curl z minus curl z by curl y is equal to dy upon curl z by curl x minus curl x by curl z is equal to dz upon curl x by curl y minus curl y by curl x. Now let us substitute the values of all these partial derivatives. So we get dx upon minus 2x is equal to dy upon 2y is equal to dz upon 0. Taking the first two members, and from here after cross multiplication we get y dx is equal to minus x dy. So we can write x dy plus y dx is equal to 0. It means derivative of xy is equal to 0. Integrating we get xy is equal to constant. From last two members after cross multiplication we get dz is equal to 0. Integrating we get z is equal to constant. So these two equations together represents rectangular hyperbolas. So we can say that curves of equal pressure and equal density are rectangular hyperbolas. Now our next problem is a liquid of given volume V is at rest under the action of forces x is equal to minus mu x upon a square, y is equal to minus mu y upon b square, z is equal to minus mu z upon c square. We are to find the pressure at any point of the liquid and also the surface of equal pressure. So first of all, let us find the pressure at any point of the liquid. To find the pressure at the point xyz, we use the differential equation of pressure which is given by dP is equal to rho into x dx plus y dy plus z dz. Substituting the values of capital X, capital Y and capital Z and taking minus mu rho common, inside we have x upon a square dx plus y upon b square dy plus z upon c square dz. Now integrating, from here we get the value of p which is given by minus mu rho into x square upon 2a square plus y square upon 2b square plus z square upon 2c square plus c is here the constant of integration. Now to find the value of this constant c, because at the free surface pressure is 0, so if we put p is equal to 0 here, we get the value of c which is given by mu rho upon 2 into x square upon a square plus y square upon b square plus z square upon c square. Now we can write this equation in the standard form. So it can be written as x square upon 2ca square upon mu rho plus y square upon 2b square c upon mu rho plus z square upon 2c c square upon mu rho is equal to 1, which represents the equation of ellipsoid. Now let us find the volume of this ellipsoid. So volume of this ellipsoid is given by 4 by 3 into pi into the length of the edges, which are under root 2a square upon c upon mu rho, under root 2b square c upon mu rho, under root 2c square c upon mu rho. So from here we get v is equal to 4 by 3 pi abc into 3 by 2 power of 2c upon mu rho. So from here we can find the value of 2c, which is given by mu rho into 3v upon 4 pi abc whole raised to the power 2 by 3. Now we can put this value in the equation 1. So from there we get the value of pressure at any point. Now in the second part we are to find the surface of equal pressures. So by definition of surface of equal pressure, pressure will be constant. So dP will be 0. So we get x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. Now putting the values of capital X, capital Y and capital Z and dividing throughout by minus mu, we get the equation x upon a square dx plus y upon b square dy plus z upon c square dz is equal to 0. Now integrating from here we get x square upon 2a square plus y square upon 2b square plus z square upon 2c square is equal to the constant of integration we have taken as k square. Now dividing throughout by k square, this can be written as x square upon 2a square k square plus y square upon 2b square k square plus z square upon 2c square k square is equal to 1, which represents concentric ellipsoids for the different values of k. So we have obtained the surfaces of equal pressures. So this completes the chapter conditions of equilibrium.